how I rolled over in bed to go to work. My brain collapsed into my spine. So December 9th of 2019, I rolled over in bed and felt like I was hit by a truck. It was awful. I didn't understand what was going on. My head felt like it was going to explode, and I had never had headaches before in my life. So obviously, I was a soccer player, so I had some concussions. So I had headaches from that, but as far as migraines, I had never had a headache like that before. So the next day, I ended up getting up, going to work anyways, even though my head was still just pounding, but I just assumed I had a migraine. I ended up going to the hospital. So I get there, the doctor's asking me all these questions, examining me, whatever. She touches the sides of my face. I said, "Well, girl, this feels weird." She sends me for a CT. I'm assuming that they think I'm having a stroke, right? So they send me to CT. My mom ends up showing up while I'm gone. Then they end up telling me that they saw that I had swelling on my brain, but that they believe that it's just a migraine. And they were like, okay, well, what are they going to do about the Chiari? I was like, repeat yourself. I actually remember saying to the nurse, repeat yourself. What did you just say? She said, the Chiari, what are they doing about that? You have an 8mm herniation of your brain that is smushed into your spine. I still cannot walk. I'm spending most of my days sleeping, and little by little, I'm losing my speech. One of my eyes is drooping. The right side of my face is numb. My right side of my body is numb. I have to hold a wall to be able to walk. As a person who had been active for quite some time before then, that realization in that moment where I had just had two women come in and essentially pick me up from my bed and put me into a chair, I had reserved myself to the fact that I would never stand again. They're telling me that I'm never going to stand again. I ended up getting taken off all of the meds that they couldn't give me on a med floor. Finally, the swelling was starting to come down. I ended up talking to a social worker just shortly after that. They came to my room and they sent a psych to come and see me because mentally I was angry. So I took my deep breath and I picked up my left foot and I moved it, which was my good leg, right? And I stayed steady on that right, and I slid my right leg to meet my left, and then I stopped. Okay, I laughed and I cried and I said, I want to do it again. So she said, okay, let's keep going. And with this friend by my side who had always been a bright spot since the moment I had met her, she was serving a purpose I didn't even realize that she would later serve. I took this next step and I slid that leg to meet the other, and I kept going. And I took a few steps and I got really tired really fast. And I don't even know that I can call it a step because really it was more of a shuffle slide, but I did it.